Here's how you get focused like a god. What you need to do is go back to the ancestral roots of our DNA. What got our attention back in the day? Our mammalian brain is rooted much deeper than our neocortex. So, if we operate from this lens, we're able to get so much more attention. What got attention back in the day during our mammalian brain days? Well, it was threats or value. What is a threat? A threat could be a stick snapping behind a bush. This can operate as a threat or value. How could it be a threat? It could be a lion hiding behind it, or it could be like a crocodile or something that's about to try and eat you. Or it could be value because it could be food. It could be a gazelle that you can stab with your fellow tribesmen. This is how we gain focus back in the day. This is how novelty plays a role in getting focus as well. If you want to get focus, you need to present something new, a new stimuli, which is how people get attention back in the day as well. Because a stick snapping behind a bush, that is new. That's immediate threat or value. We have to know it's a new sound. So, how does this apply in the real world? So, think about a video like this. Do you see any videos that are talking about how to get attention like a god or how to get focus like a god? It's very rare. You want to present something that's completely new. Think about the Milgram experiment. The Milgram experiment was essentially an experiment where they got people to commit murder. They got them into a lab, a little room, and what they did was they had them sit in a chair and shock somebody on the other side of the room. They couldn't see the person, but they strapped them in. They kind of thought that they were like, shocking a person. And by this novelty, they were able to convince them to go all the way to the top. That is all they had to do is present novelty. This is a new lab experiment. I've never been in this room before. I've never seen these people before. I've never shocked somebody before. I've never killed somebody before. These are all very new things. This was one of the huge roles that it played inside of the Milgram experiment. It also played some parts of authority. It was the white lab coat. The person says the experiment requires you to continue. And suggestibility. Just saying things like it requires you to continue. And people, assume that "Yeah, I must continue." So this is how we can leverage the mammalian brain to allow us to get focus like gods. Attention is based on threat or value. That is it. Do I present a value or do I present a threat? Am I presenting value in a monetary, health, extra romance? Like what are you offering that's valuable to the person? And one thing you need to realize is that threats are more important and focus driven than value. Think about it like this. You are offered $1 million. It's a bunch of briefcases sitting in front of you, but the problem is you are being chased by a bear. Are you going to run or are you going to try and scoop up the big fat briefcase full of money? You're gonna run from the bear because that briefcase is like 100 pounds. You can't carry it and run from the bear at the same time because you prioritize your survival over any valuable gains. This is huge. This is why a lot of people, when they're marketing, they will market to your fears. They'll say, don't miss out. Do not make this critical mistake. Your brain is caught, it's focused on the train of thought of I don't want to get any problems. I don't want to have any threats. It's why these fucking marketing schemes work so good. It's crazy to see. It's way better than value. Of course, value will still work because, if they're not being threatened, then value works very well. So if they're higher up on the scale of, wanting things, then their basic survival needs are taken care of, then they can start talking about valuable products. But until then, fear sells very, very well. You'll see it everywhere. Whenever you see an ad, think about what it's trying to provide you, threat or value. Don't miss out or be the first in line. It's this distinction that's going to make you able to get value and focus and be able to get focused like a god. I know I'm speaking pretty fast. I'm kind of fucking up my words, but hope I'm getting my point across because this is very, you know, very novel to me. I really love this stuff. This human behavior shit is just amazing to me. So that's my points. Novelty is huge. You want to be able to present something new. It's presenting something new that's a new threat or new value. That is how you get focused like a god. None of this bullshit that people tell you about, oh, just speak louder. Like, bro, what? No, that's not how it works. Value, if you can provide value or if you can provide a fear, this will attack the person's mammalian brain, and this runs much deeper than our neocortex, which is the front intelligent brain. So that's it for today, guys.